All right, get some of the boys out here. We're going for a walk. See if we can find any sheds or maybe some squirrels.
Because I decided to.
You decided to?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna poke around out here a little bit. There's a lot less snow out here.
Find nothing.
There's a lot less snow out here than there was. Oh, found a balloon in the woods. Must be a good spot for deer. If you go by that old wives' tale, where you find a balloon is a good spot to hunt. And the deer trail that we were following is coming right up through this way. We'll see if we can keep picking along on it and see where it takes us. Hey guys, check this out. We found an oldie, but we found an oldie. Jack here stepped right over it. He never even saw it. He was in a hurry.
Hey, now y'all can wait right here while I find.
We'll leave it right there, Jack. We'll wait for Cole to get here.
I want it. I want it.
That one's at least a couple years old.
I want it. Wait, so Daddy, whose shed is that? Mine.
Mine actually, but I'll let Jack have it for now. He can carry it around.
No, I want to keep it.
Let's see if we can find the other one.
If I stepped on it, I get to keep it.
You didn't step on it, you stepped over it.
Okay, whatever.
So we'll see if we can spot the other one right here and see if we can find a match set.
Might be that way.
Might be close, it might be chewed all to pieces already. I don't know. That one's pretty chewed up too.
Yeah?
Yeah, that one.
Probably from a coyote.
No, that's from squirrels and mice. So we'll keep poking around right here a little bit. And there's quite a few rubs right here. Must be a pretty decent buck right in here somewhere. Multiple years here. Rubbing all over the place. We'll have to come and take a walk around in here again. It's time to head back to the house and go get some supper. We'll be back another day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you next time. Out here a few days later, looking for some more sheds. Let's see what we can turn up today. Wish us luck. All right, Boaz found one. Well, Brooklyn found it and showed it to him so that he can learn. Let's go over and check it out. What'd you find? What'd you find? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. You got a prize now? Good boy. Yep. See where it was stuck in the moss right there. Huh? You got a prize? All right. Boaz, let's see if we can find the other one. You're so excited for it, aren't you? You got a new chew?
Boaz is going to have a whole bunch of those.
All right, let's see if we can find the other one right here. That's a pretty good size one.
Deer track is right through here.
Yep. Let's look around for the other one, see if we can find that. We'll let you know if we spot the other one. Couldn't find that other shed, so we're moving on a little bit. Still a lot more to be seen out here. A lot of deer turds floating around, so we are moving along this deer trail and seeing what else we can find. Oh, that's the wrong kind of bone. That's a young one. See what else is floating around right here. Yep, there's a big old leg bone.
Hey, sir. I don't think this is matching that thing.
Nope, that's different. That looks like it come from moose.
Huh. That's a skull I wouldn't mind finding.
Yep, it's always a possibility out here. But that's definitely not from this little guy.
No.
I don't really feel like carrying that back out.
No.
We'll keep our eyes open and see what else we can find here. Literally just shut the camera off and here's a deadhead from, looks like a couple years ago.
Oh, coming out with me.
They've cleaned that one off pretty well. Into a big oak flat out here. We don't have a lot of oaks around this area, so this is kind of unusual. Beautiful looking place though. Deer wintered out here one year that there was a lot of acorns. There's turds everywhere. Well, there's a few mixed softwoods in here, but primarily this is oak. That's the primary leaf that covers the ground. Pretty awesome spot. Looks like we found somebody's hunting spot too. Bucket leaned up against the tree right here. Somebody likes it. Be a good spot to sit. We'll keep moving, see what else we find. Well, finding more of the wrong kind of bones. Leg bones from a deer. See if there's any of the right kind up here. Nice little high knoll here. We'll keep looking. An old foundation, early cement or mortar or something.
I'd seen this the last time I was out here.
Looks like it was probably the chimney location. Would have gone up pretty deep one actually for an old one. You could have stood up in here. Looks like it had a couple of entryways. Basement view. Old barrel ring.
Who knows what's buried in the leaves right here.
All kinds of stuff. There's got to be at least a foot of leaves underneath me. Quite a few barrel rings.
It's pretty cool to have metals back
Yep. Old hand pump.
Yeah, I've seen that out there too.
Not gonna be doing no more pumping.
I wonder where the well was, but
I almost wonder if it wasn't right here in the corner. There's a very round column that runs down right here.
oh, I don't know.
Could have had some kind of a tin pipe that just rotted out of it and find my way back out of here. Would have had your cellar doors. Would have been around a long time ago.
Oh, there's a well right here.
Oh, we've got a rocked-in well over here too.
I can tell you that.
Not real high above water line, so.
Fine.
Wonder how deep that one actually goes.
I'd have to guess pretty deep. Considering I can see down about
Really?
10 foot already.
You can see just barely a little bit of water down there by that last leaf.
If I had to guess, it went pretty deep.
Yeah, that's a deep one.
It's one of the better wells I found in the woods.
Better constructed anyway. The rocks aren't all falling into it. And it's got a pipe that actually, this one's got a pipe that actually ran into the foundation. There's a pipe that sticks out here into the well that leads right back towards the foundation. Somebody was pretty crafty back when they built this place. That looks like it could be at least, I don't know if it's the other side or at least another one. That's a pretty big.
That's pretty big.
Quite
That's
far.
only half of it.
Yeah.
Huh.
The random stuff you find out in the middle of the woods.
I was gonna walk the edge down over here to see if I
Yep.
can find that other.
Back to antler hunting.
So we found that antler, or we actually found it, or
200 yards out that.
Yeah.
there's a loop out here. Kind of in the middle that we. And there's a pile of bricks.
That looks like another potential well. Quite a large one though. I'd like to find a stick to see how deep this is. Oh, that goes down there quite a ways.
Yeah, considering the metal rod I threw in there is gone.
Yep.
That's deep.
Yep, don't fall on that one.
Definitely don't fall.
Alright. Back to antler hunting. Again. Here's quite a pile of brick. Wonder what that was for. All that brick piled up with all those rods in it. What in the world would they have used that for? Look at the size of those rods. Old construction for something. Well, that's not good. There's another dead one out here somewhere. Wonder where the rest of the bones went to that. More hair. I don't know. We'll look around a little bit more and see what we find. Alright, well that's going to do it for us today. We're all done with our shed hunting for this afternoon. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you next time.